Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1969 postseason is on the air. We are back at Oakland-Alameda Coliseum. This is Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland Athletics. This is the first of 3 Game 5s you have to play. The series here is tied at 2. So tonight, very simple. Win or go home. The Red Sox, they right now brought the A's here to the brink. The Athletics held off elimination in Game 4. Now the question is, what will happen in a game where there really is no tomorrow? We will find out tonight as we have 3 Game 5s in a row. The first one here is between the Sox and the A's. Ben Witz is first to join us here at Oakland Coliseum. I am keeping track of the Mets and the Brewers, so you don't have to give me scores. I have the phone right next to me. And even though I would want to watch I do want to watch the game, but I still got my own games to play. So, without further ado, it is time to play some serious Game 5 baseball. Starting pitcher for the Oakland Athletics tonight, Jim Catfish Hunter. He has a record of no wins and a loss in the postseason so far. So he is the number 2 starter for the A's. Jeremy Brooks and Brian B. now join us here at Oakland Coliseum. So it is up to Catfish to try to get the A's into the ALCS. But the Red Sox got something to say about it. We're about to find out what they will say about it as we go to the top of the first. We are at Oakland-Alameda Coliseum. Neutral Park, 143 home runs hit there, adds 1 to strikeouts. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Red Sox is the first baseman, Dalton Jones. He is 5 for 16 for the series. Will we use yellow, white, and green dice? A's are the home team. Not an empty seat anywhere here at the OAC. It is time to play Game 5 of the ALDS. Who goes on? Who goes home? Hunter, 6-5 against the lefty. It's a blank. Jones, 3-2, and that is a grounder to short. That'll be handled by Bert Campaneris, and he will throw it over for the out. Next batter, the second baseman, Mike Andrews. He is 2 for 14 for the series. Hunter, 3-5 against a righty. It's an automatic out, and that's going to be a grounder to short. Once again, Campaneris will get to it, and he will throw it over for the out. 2 outs, and now the left fielder, the man himself, Captain Carl Yastrzemski, who had a big game-tying home run in Game 4, which helped the Red Sox move this game to a Game 5. Ron McGrath joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Catfish, 4-5, error on a grounder. Yastrzemski, 6-2. Nope, that's a line drive right to first. That's going to be grabbed by Danny Cater, and that is going to be a 1-2-3 inning. We will go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox, their number 2 starter, Sonny Siebert, and he pitched a heck of a game his first time out. He is 1-0 for the postseason. As we now go to the bottom of the first, and leading off for the A's, the shortstop, Bert Campaneris. He is 5 for 17 for the series. Siebert, 6-2, strikeout 7, and cold strike 3, got him. And that will be the first K for Siebert, 1 down. And now the center fielder, Rick Monday. And of course, today is Thursday. He is 5 for 18 for the series. Siebert, 3-1. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 6-4. And that's grounded to short. That'll be handled by Rico Petrocelli. And the throw will go over for out number 2. And now the right fielder, the man himself, Reggie Jackson. He is 6 for 18 for the series. He's got 2 bombs. Siebert, 6-3. Home run chance. Lefty, 1-3. 14 is too high. That would have been automatic. Jackson, 5-6, and he just chops it right back to Siebert. And Siebert will get that and throw it over and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the A's. No score after 1. Top of the second. Leading off for the Red Sox, center fielder Reggie Smith. Very underrated player. He is 5 for 16 for the series. Hunter, 3-2. Range play. Smith, 2-6. It's a ground ball to first base. That ball was hit to Danny Cater. He was pretty good. His range is a 5. And he's got it. He'll take it himself. Hunter will come over and Cater will throw it to Hunter covering the bag. And that will be the first out. 1 away. And now the shortstop, Rico Petrocelli. He is 4 for 16 for the series, and he does have a bomb. Catfish, 4-2 against the righty. Strikeout. 14 will be too high. Petrocelli, 2-2, and he hits one to center field. That's a 1, and against the righty, it is going to be a base hit. So Petrocelli will get a single. He will head to first. And now the right fielder, Tony Conigliaro. He is 2 for 15 for the series. Infield a double play, and Petrocelli will stay where he is. Catfish, 5-3. Home run result against the righty. Conigliaro needs a 14, and that's a 15. He doesn't get it. Conigliaro, 6-6, but he will against the righty smack a double to right field. So that's going to just miss the clearing the wall. Petrocelli, base runner 3, double to right, -2, though. He'll only score on a 1, and it's a 6. Uh-oh. Right fielder is Jackson. His arm rating is a -1. A 1-5, there'll be a play. It is a 3. Petrocelli coming around to score. A 2-5. Petrocelli is out. No, Petrocelli's going to score, but they got Conigliaro hung up between second and third. He is safe at third on a 6. And he gets there. Slides into third base. It'll be a triple, and the Red Sox take a 1-0 lead. So that'll be an RBI triple for Conigliaro as he avoids getting thrown out. The run scores. It's 1-0 in favor of the Red Sox. Infield's going to play in, and the next batter is the third baseman, General Patton, George Scott. He is 1 for 14 for the series, though. He finally got a hit in the last game. Strategy, nothing on the 15. Hunter, 6-4, strikeout, no. Scott, 3-5, and that's a ground ball to second base. Conigliaro, with the infield in, his base running rating becomes a 1. They're going to hold him. The throw will go to first to get Scott for the out. So handled there by the first baseman, Jones. Will take it himself. And now 2 outs. And that brings up the catcher, Tom Satriano. He has been a bit of a surprise for the Red Sox. He is 5 for 12 for the series. But now 2 outs. Strategy roll. Conigliaro stays put. Hunter, 5-1, range play. Satriano, 6-2. It's a power hit to right. That's a 14. Against the righty, it's too high, but it's a range play to right field, and that's Reggie Jackson. His range is a 2. He can't get it. And that's going to be a base hit for Satriano. Conigliaro will score 2-0 Red Sox. Stadium groans. RBI single by Satriano. And now the Red Sox have a 2-0 lead. And he'll bring up the pitcher, Sonny Siebert. Siebert, 158 average, a homer, and 3 RBIs. He can hit the ball. Satriano, bit of a surprise for the Red Sox in this postseason. Strategy, nothing on the 11. Hunter, 2-5. That is a pitcher result. The 12 is high. Siebert, 1-3. And he hits one to right field, but this time Jackson will make the play and retire the side. 2 runs, 3 hits for the Red Sox. They have a 2-0 lead here going into the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Athletics is the third baseman, Sal Bando. He is 5 for 16 for the series. Siebert, 1-4, hit by pitch. The 19 is no. Bando, 5-1, base hit, hits one past short. Bando will get the first on a single. And now the first baseman, Danny Cater. He is 7 for 17 for the series. Infield a double play. Bando, that's a 20. Siebert fires the first. Nope, Bando will get back. Now Siebert will pitch. Siebert, 2-6, walk. The 16 is high. Cater, 1-3, and it's a line drive to first. That's caught. And Bando will be out on a 1. No, Bando will get back, no throw. So Bando gets back on a line out. Line out to third and 1 away. And now the second baseman, Dick Green. Green is 3 for 16 for the series. Strategy roll. Nothing happening with Bando. Siebert, 4-4, strikeout. That's high. Green, 1-2, base hit into left field. That will be a single. Bando, base runner 3. A single to left, -4. Not with that arm by Yaz, and Bando will automatically hold at second. So now runners at first and second and an out. And now the left fielder, Jose Tartable. He is 4 for 15 for the series. Nothing happening on strat. Siebert will go ahead and pitch. I got a real strange question. Have I been saying Siebert's name correct or wrong? Is it Siebert or Siebert? Somebody please tell me that if I've been making a fool of myself. Siebert, 5-6, strikeout 20, no way. Tartable, 3-1, and that is a grounder to second base. 1-1-2. Shortstop, pivot, Petrocelli, 0, a 1-2, it's a double play. No, Bando gets the third, Green is out, Tartable takes over at first. And that's out number 2. And that is what you call a fielder's choice. That'll bring up the catcher, Phil Roof. Roof is 4 for 13 for the series. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Red Sox have a 2-0 lead. Strategy, nothing on the 3. Nobody's moving. Siebert will pitch. Siebert, 5-1, strikeout 10, swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. That's the second strikeout for Siebert. No runs, 2 hits for the Athletics, down 2-0 after 2. Long way to go, though, in this game 5. Who will move on to the ALCS? Top of the third. Leading off for the Red Sox will be Dalton Jones, and he's 0 for 1. Catfish will pitch. Hunter, 2-1, walk, 7, ball 4, he walked him. So Jones will trot to first on a walk. First base on balls given up by Catfish. And he'll now bring up Andrews. Andrews is 0 for 1. Infield double play. Jones only had a stolen base. He's not going anywhere. Andrews, however, gets the bunt sign. But he's a pretty good hitter against righties. He's going to swing. Hunter, 5-5, strikeout, 16 is high. Andrews, 4-4, and he popped out to short. And Campanera says, I'll grab it for the out. That'll bring up Yaz, and he's 0 for 1. Jones stays at first. Hunter, 5-3. Home run result against the righty. Yaz needs a 20. That's a 7. And, well, that ball probably wound up on the Bay Bridge somewhere. Kaboom! That ball is high! That ball is deep! That ball is gone! Captain Carl strikes again! Stadium barfs. Yeah. Yaz hits his second home run of the postseason, and the Red Sox now take a 4-0 lead. And now here's Smith. Smith is 0 for 1. Still one out here in the top of the third. Hunter, 5-1, range play. Smith, 5-1. That ball is hit to right. That's an 18. It's going to be too high, but it's a range play for Jackson. His range is a 2. He can't get it. And that's still going to be a single, so Smith's still going to get a base hit. Smith gets his first hit of the game. And now here's Petrocelli. Petrocelli had a base hit his first time up. Still only one out here in the top of the third. Red Sox with a 4-0 lead. Smith with 7 stolen bases. He will stay put. Hunter, 6-5 against the righty. Strikeout, got him. He'll go ahead and get Petrocelli. And that is the first strikeout for Catfish. 2 away. And now here's Canigliaro. And he got a triple his last time up. Smith on it first. Strategy roll. And he'll stay there. Hunter, 5-4. Strikeout, 11. And got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. But the Athletics, 2 runs on 2 hits. A 2-run bomb by Carl Yastrzemski. 4-0 going into the bottom of the third. Leading off for the A's will be the pitcher, Catfish Jim Hunter. A 224 average, a homer, and 9 RBIs. He's still going to bat. He can't hit the ball, though. Siebert, 1-3. That's a blank. Hunter, a 5-6, and he hits one to left field. But Yastrzemski's going to go ahead and get it and make the play. 1 out. Next up is Campy. He's 0 for 1. Siebert, 6-5, strikeout, 20 no. Campaneris, 2-4, grounder to second base. Up with it is Andrews, and he will take his time and throw it over for the second out. And now here's Monday. Monday is 0 for 1. Siebert will deal. Siebert, 6-1, home run result against the righty. Monday needs a 6-10. That's a 6, and that's gone. Kaboom! That ball's pretty high. That ball's pretty deep. That ball's pretty gone. Home run, Rick Monday. And the Athletics are on the board. First bomb of the postseason for Rick Monday as Siebert makes a mistake. And it's now 4-1. And now here's Reggie. Reggie is 0 for 1. And now it's a 4-1 game. Siebert with the deal. 1-5. Range play. Jackson. 2-3 against the righty. It's a grounder to short. Going after that is Petrocelli. His range is a 4. That's a 6. It'll be a base hit. Jackson hits it past Petrocelli. And now he gets his first hit of the game. And now here's Bando. Bando got a single his first time up. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Jackson on at first. He is a stealing threat, but he's not going to go anywhere here. Siebert. 1-2. Pitcher result. 15 is high. Bando. 5-2. And that is a fly ball to left. And Yastrzemski will get to it, make the catch, and retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits. A solo bomb by Rick Monday puts the Athletics on the board, but they still trail 4-1 after 3. Anything can happen in a Game 5 or a Game 7 as we go to the top of the 4th. Leading off for the Red Sox will be George Scott. He is 0 for 1. Hunter. 1-1. Walk plus 10. Ball 4. Scott will walk. So he goes ahead and gives up a walk. Second walk issued by Catfish. And now here's Satriano. He got a single his first time up. Infield double play. Scott had 4 stolen bases. He won't get any here. Catfish. 4-5. Error on a grounder. Satriano. 5-2. It is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Bando. His error rating is a 9. That's a 4, and that's an error. Bando will make an error, and all runners are safe. That goes as an E5, and that's the first error on the Athletics. They cannot allow that to happen. And now the batter is Siebert. Siebert is 0 for 1. They're going to think he's not really that great a bunter. Probably would swing away. He did bat 158. He can hit the ball. That's not bad for a pitcher. And still nobody out here. Let's see. Strategy roll. Nothing happening. They're going to let Siebert swing away. Hunter. 1-1. Walk plus 10. And Catfish Hunter walked the pitcher. And the bases are full of Bo Sox. He walks the pitcher on a walk plus 10. And now bases are loaded. And here comes Jones. Jones is 0 for 1 with a walk. The infield has got to play in. Hunter will pitch to Jones. I don't know how long I'll have Hunter pitch, but he's got to get out of this inning, I think. If he gives up 2 more runs, I'm probably going to yank him. A's bullpen is active. Hunter, strategy roll. Nothing. That's a 20, and he's going to throw to first to get Siebert. Nope, Siebert will get back. Now Hunter will go ahead and pitch. Catfish, 1-4, possible error. Jones, 5-3. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Campaneris. His error rating is a 9. That's a 1, and Campaneris is going to make an error, and a run will score. Scott will score. Satriano to third. Siebert to second. Jones to first. 5-1 Red Sox. Stadium barfs. Yeah. That is an E6 and the second error on the A's. As both those runs are unearned. And the bases are still loaded for Andrews. Andrews is 0 for 2. The infield is still in. And Campaneris makes a gigantic error here. 2 errors in this inning for the A's. Hunter will go ahead and pitch. Strategy roll, nothing on the 9. Hunter, 6-4, strikeout, got him. He'll get Andrews. And boy, did he need that. Third strikeout for Catfish, 1 down. But now here comes Captain Carl. Yastrzemski is 1 for 2. He had a 2-run bomb his first time up. Infield's going to stay in. It's now a 5-1 Red Sox lead. Only in the 4th inning. They go talk to Hunter on the mound. He's not tired yet, but the A's bullpen's ready to make a move. Hunter will pitch to Yaz. Strategy. Nothing on the 6. Catfish looking at Yastrzemski. Fans here at Oakland Coliseum hoping for a big pitch. Catfish. 3-4 against the lefty. It's a blank. Yaz. 5-1. And it's a fly ball to center field. And that's out number 2. Yastrzemski's sacrifice fly of 1 hit the center, +2 is a 3, and he will bring in Satriano. Siebert, a base runner 2, hit the center -1. Monday a 0. Siebert can take third on a 1. He'll hold. But that will go as a sacrifice fly for Yaz to center field. And he will get an RBI. It's now 6-1. And now the batter is Smith. And they're going to let Hunter pitch to Smith still. But it's now 6-1 in favor of the Red Sox. Philip Reynolds and David Baker joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Siebert on at second. Jones on at first. A 6-1 Red Sox lead. Catfish. He will pitch. Strategy roll first. Nothing happening. Catfish. 6-2. Hit by pitch. No. Smith. A 5-4. And it's a ground ball to third. That'll get taken care of by Bando. And he's going to force out Siebert at third base. And the inning will end there. 2 runs on, believe it or not, no hits. No hits, but 2 walks, 1 sacrifice fly, and 2 errors. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 2 runs on no hits, but 2 errors. Bottom of the 4th inning, Red Sox have a 6-1 lead. The fans here at Oakland-Alameda not happy. Danny Cater leading off. He's 0 for 1. 2 huge errors in that inning. Siebert, 1-6 against a righty, blank. Cater, 3-4, ground out to third. That'll be handled by Scott. And Scott throws it over for the out. Next batter is Green. And Green is 1 for 1. Siebert, 2-4 against the righty. It's a blank. Green, 2-5, and he lifts one to center field, but Reggie Smith will get to that and make the catch, out number 2. And now here's Tartable. Tartable's 0 for 1. Siebert, 1-3. That's a blank. Tartable, 1-5, and that is a grounder to second base. That'll be handled by Andrews. Andrews has got it. Takes his time, tosses it over, retires the side. That's a demoralizing 1-2-3 inning for the A's. 6-1 after 4. Series tied at 2. Winner goes on, loser goes home. As we'll go to the top of the 5th. The Red Sox players in the bullpen are happy with what they see, but they know how a game of inside pitch can turn on its heel very fast. Rico Petrocelli leads off for the Red Sox. He is 1 for 2. Hunter is due to bat second in the inning. And the question is, do they want to bring in a pinch hitter? They want to bring in a new pitcher now. Kind of think you probably have to here. That's going to be it for Hunter, as he will come out of the game, and the A's are going to go to the bullpen. 3 straight righties coming up for the A's. So coming on to pitch for Oakland is going to be Marcel Latcheman, making his first appearance in the postseason. Marcel Latcheman, future manager. 4 wins, a loss, 2 saves, a 3.98 ERA. So Marcel Latchman will come on to pitch here to start the top of the fifth. See if maybe the A's can maybe just try to get something going here. Latchman, 4-3, home run result, but the 12 is chance, but the 12 is high. Petrocelli, 1-6, and he hits one to right, and that'll be nailed by Jackson for the first out. One down, here's Conigliaro, and he is 1 for 2. He got a triple his first time up. Lasherman, 5-1 against a righty. It's a walk plus 10. That 18 is actually too high. Conigliaro, 1-6, and he grounds it to third. Handled there by Bando. And Bando will throw it over, 2 down. And now here's Scott. Scott is 0 for 1 with a walk. Latchman, 6-5, walk. That's ball 4. He will walk Scott on a 1. So Scott will draw his second base on balls of the game. And it will bring up Satriano. He is 1 for 2, single, but reach on an error. Strategy rolls are still on, and nothing happening there. Scott will go ahead and stay at first. Lashman will go ahead and pitch. 3-3, blank. Satriano, 5-3, base hit, right field. It's a single. Scott, base runner 3 with 2 outs of 4. Single to right, -1, a 1-3. Scott will get to third, and it's a 6. Right fielder is Jackson, a -1 arm, a 1-5. There'll be a play, and it's a 6. Scott will hold at second base. So Satriano gets a single, but Scott decides to hold at second as Reggie guns that one in, and it will bring up the pitcher, Siebert. He will bat. Siebert is 0 for 1 with a walk. He can hit the ball, too, a 158 average. So now runners at first and second for the Red Sox. Lasherman will go ahead and pitch to Siebert. Strategy. Nothing on the 6. Lasherman, 5-1 against a righty. That's a walk plus 10. And Siebert walks again. Siebert has been walked twice. You know things are not going well when you walk the pitcher twice in a ball game, and now the batter is Jones. Jones is 0 for 2, reached on an error and walked. But still 2 outs here in the top of the 5th, but the Red Sox holding on to a 6-1 lead here. Latchman trying to get the inning over, and he's going to pitch and try to get out of it. Scott, Satriano, and Siebert, 3 S's on the base pads. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 2. Latchman will pitch. 1-6 against the lefty. Walk 4, and it's ball 4, and Latchman walks Jones. Scott will come in to score. And the bases, the carousel will turn, and it's now 7-1 Red Sox. Stadium groans. And now here's Andrews, and that's going to be it for Latchman as the Athletics are going to take him out, or will they? He can pitch to one more batter before he tires. It really doesn't matter the way things are going here. Stadium relocated to Sacramento. Goodbye. Sports Time Machine. Utah Mike joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Latchman is going to... He is... You know what? Nah, you got to try to win here. You got to get him out. Latchman's going to come out of the game as he was pretty much ineffective. And coming on to pitch for the Athletics now is going to be Fred Talbot. 6 wins, 10 losses, save, a 4.38 ERA. Fred Talbot started the season with the Seattle Pilots, wound up on the Athletics later, making his first appearance in this postseason. So Fred Talbot coming on to pitch against Andrews with 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. 7-1 Red Sox. Strategy rolls are now off. Talbot, 1-3, strikeout 13. That's too high. Andrews, 3-1, and it's a grounder to short. That'll get handled by Campaneris, and he will throw it to second to get Jones, and the inning is over. 1 run on 1 hit and 3 walks. 7-1 Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Siebert comes back on the mound. Phil Roof leads off for the Athletics. He's 0 for 1. Siebert has a 6-run lead he can play with. The question is that going to be enough? We know what inside pitch can do. Siebert, 1-2. Pitcher result, 4. Nope, that's too high. Roof, 5-6. Ground out to third base. That'll be handled by Scott. And Scott will toss it over for the out. Fred Talbot actually has a batting card. And the question is, are they going to let him hit? He's actually can hit the ball pretty well. But in this situation, you got to go to the bench here. So coming on to pinch hit for the Athletics is going to be Ted Kubiak. 249 average, 2 homers, 27 RBI. So Kubiak will pinch hit against Siebert with 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth. Siebert, 4-1 against the switch left. It's a home run result against a righty. Kubiak needs a 2. That's a 2. And I got to tell you something. You just don't see managing like this on that other channel with the fluffy cat and the playing cards that have just 2 colors on it. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Just cleared the wall. Home run, Ted Kubiak. A pinch hit bomb by Kubiak, and it's now 7-2. Just cleared the wall by maybe a foot, but it's good enough. As the A's will get 1 back. And now here's Campaneris. Campaneris is 0 for 2. Siebert will pitch. Siebert, 1-5, range play. Campaneris, 4-2. That ball is hit to right field. That's an 18. It's too high, but it's a range play to right field, and that's Tony Conigliaro. He stunk. His range is a 1, and he's not going to get it, and that's going to be a single for Campaneris, as Conigliaro will handle that on the hop. So a base hit for Campy. He gets to first. And now here's Monday. Monday hit a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Infield is a double play depth. Strategy rolls are off. Siebert will deal. Siebert, 3-3. Wild pitch. Nope, it's a blank. Monday, 1-1. And it's a line drive to first. That's caught for out number 1. And Campaneris will be doubled off on a 1, 2, or 3. No, Campy got back. So 2 away as Campaneris is not doubled off as he just got back. But now a chance for Reggie. Reggie is 1 for 2, got a base hit his last time up. But now 2 down here in the fifth. 7-2 Red Sox. Red Sox trying to punch their ticket to another ALCS. Strategy rolls are back on. Nothing on the 14. Siebert, 1-2. That's a pitcher result. 13 is high. Reggie, 3-5, and it's a base hit past second base. Campaneris will reach third. Reggie to first, and the inning continues. So now runners at the corners, and here comes Bando. Bando is 1 for 2. Still 2 outs. A swing by Bando, though, could make this game very interesting. Siebert looking in on Bando. Fans here at Oakland-Alameda hoping for a big hit. Strategy. Nothing on the 17. Siebert. 4-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Bando. 6-5. And it's a line drive to second base. It's caught by Andrews, and the inning is over. 1 run on 3 hits. A solo bomb by Kubiak, who gets a bomb. But that's all the Athletics get. 7-2 after 5. We go to the top of the 6th. Leading off for the Red Sox is Captain Carl Yastrzemski. He is 1 for 3, a 2-run bomb and a sacrifice fly. Left switch right coming up, and they're going to bring out I think they're going to go with a right-hander here. And coming on to pitch for the Athletics is going to be Ed Sprague. 1 win, a loss, 2 saves, a 4.53 ERA. Sprague is now the 4th hitter from Latchaman and Talbot. Not been keeping track here. As the Athletics are going into their bullpen. So Ed Sprague will come on to pitch to Captain Carl to start the top of the 6th. Sprague, 5-3, that's a blank. Yaz, 2-4, popped out to short, and Campanera says he'll get it, and he will. 1 out, here's Smith. Smith is 1 for 3, he's got a single. Sprague, he'll pitch. Sprague, 4-6 against the switch left. That's a walk plus 10, and that will walk Smith. So Smith trots to first on a base on balls, and it will now bring up Petrocelli. Petrocelli 1 for 3 with a single. Infield a double play. Smith with 7 stolen bases, but the strategy rolls are off. Sprague, 5-3. That's a blank. Petrocelli, 1-2, and that's a grounder to second base. 2-1-2. Shortstop pivot. Campaneras +1 is a 3. No, the throw will go to first. Smith will move on to second, 2 away. Could not turn the 2. And with 2 outs now, here's Canigliaro, and he's 1 for 3. He's got a triple in the ball game. Big run at second base for the Red Sox. Series tied at 2, but the Red Sox have a 7-2 lead. Sprague trying to keep it where it is here. Hope the A's can start making some plays. Sprague, 6-3, possible error. Canigliaro, 5-3. It's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Danny Cater. His error rating is a 5. That's a 1, and he's going to make an error. Smith's going to hold at third. Canigliaro on at first, and that's an E3. That is the 3rd error on the Athletics. As Danny Cater didn't make many of them, but he makes one there. And now runners at the corners for Scott. Scott has walked twice. He's 0 for 1, though. Still 2 outs in the top of the 6th, but that was a huge error by Danny Cater if the Red Sox get some runs here. Sprague will go ahead and deal. Sprague, 3-3, range play. Scott, 5-6. It's a fly ball to left field. Going after that is Jose Tartable. He has got to make this. His range is a 3. Nope. And that's going to be a base hit. Base hit to left field. Smith will come in to score. Canigliaro with 2 outs at base runner 4. Single to left, -1. He'll get to third on a 3, and he will. Scott's going to try for 2, and he won't get that. He will head back to first. RBI single by Scott. 8-2 Red Sox. Stadium groans. Runners at the corners. Now it's an 8-2 Red Sox lead. And now here's Satriano, who has been pretty good today. 2 for 3, 2 singles, and reached on an error. Still 2 outs. They're gonna stick with Sprague. No, they're gonna yank him out. Sprague's coming out of the game. And the Athletics are gonna go ahead and bring out Paul Lindblad. They're gonna go with the lefty now. Lindblad does have a loss in the postseason. So Lindblad will now pitch. So here's Paul Lindblad against Satriano. He'll turn him around, even though he's a lefty. Runners at the corners, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Red Sox now lead 8-2. The Red Sox fans are using their cell phones to maybe punch a ticket to the ALCS. Oh, that's right. This is 1969. Lindblad, 3-2, strikeout, 19 is high. Satriano, 2-1. It's a fly to left. That'll be caught by Tartable. He'll get to it and make the catch, retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 huge error, and a walk. It's 8-2 going to the bottom of the 6th. Sonny Siebert, he will be tired after 3 more batters. They're going to let him pitch. He's due to lead off the 7th. Leading off for the Athletics is Danny Cater, and he's 0 for 2. 8-2 Red Sox. Fans here at Oakland-Alameda not really happy, already thinking about maybe the next season. Cater is 0 for 2. Siebert, 2-3, strikeout 4, called strike 3, got him. He goes ahead and struck him out, and that is the 3rd strikeout for Siebert. 1 down. D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Yep, way back when the A's still played in Oakland. Only seems like yesterday the Athletics were playing in Oakland Coliseum. Only seems like yesterday or a few days ago. Here's Green. Green is 1 for 2. Siebert will go ahead and pitch. Siebert, 3-4, strikeout, 15 is high. Green, 1-6, fly ball to center. And Reggie Smith's going to get that for out number 2. And now Tartable. Tartable is 0 for 2. Siebert will deal. Siebert, 3-5, range play at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 2-1. It's a ground ball to the shortstop. That's hit to Petrocelli. His range is a 4. He's got it. Nice play by Petrocelli. Picks it up, throws to first, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Athletics. Sonny Siebert pitching another gem so far. It is 8-2 after 6. Top of the 7th. Sonny Siebert due to lead off. They might want to get 1 more inning out of him. The Red Sox bullpen is not bad. They might want to get 1 more inning out of him. It is a 6-run lead. But I think if you're the Red Sox, I think you got to make the right call. Siebert's going to come out of the game, and he's going to leave with the W. Hunter leaves with the L. So the Red Sox will go to the bench, and it will be Dick Schofield. 257 average, 2 homers, 20 RBIs. He'll bat against Lindblad. And Lindblad, however, does not do well against lefties, but they may. I think they're gonna. Are they gonna stay with Lindblad, or are they gonna yank him? And let's see. They are going to. They're gonna yank him. Lindblad coming out. Switch left. Well, actually, no. They're gonna let him pitch. They're gonna let him. Well, no. Lindblad's got to come out. Lindblad's going to come out of the game, and coming on to pitch for the Athletics is going to be Lou Krause. 7 wins, 7 losses, 7 saves, a 4.43 ERA. Krause is now the 6th A's pitcher, but the Red Sox have been tearing up the pitching so far. Schofield will go ahead and bat to start the 7th. Krause, 5-4, strikeout 8, got him. And he'll go ahead and get a K on Schofield. 1 down. And now here's Jones. Jones is 0 for 2, walked twice and reached on an error. Jones, Krause, 1-1, hit by pitch, plunk, ouch, he got him. Krause goes ahead and hits Jones on a 6, and that's the first hit batter of the game. It'll now bring up Andrews. Andrews is 0 for 4. Infield a double play. Strategy rolls are off. Red Sox trying to get as many runs as possible, as we all know how inside pitch can turn on a dime. Krause, 1-2, possible error. Andrews, 6-5. It's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Dick Green. His error rating is a 4. And believe it or not, that's a 2, and that's an error. And so now Dick Green makes an error. And that is an E4, and that is the 4th error on the Athletics. The A's have made 4 errors in this game. A couple of them by players that usually don't make them. Green, Cater, Bando, and Campaneris. And the manager of Oakland just right now is just burying his hands in his face. And now the batter is Yastrzemski. Does it seem that inside pitch induces a ton of errors? No, I'm going to disagree with you on that. I've had games where we've not had errors. Sometimes the dice just roll that way. So runners at first and second, 1 out. Krause will go ahead and pitch to Yaz. Yaz is 1 for 4. He's got a 2-run bomb. But if Yaz makes a connects here, if he makes a connection here, it really puts the A's behind the 8 ball. Krause with the pitch. 4-2. Home run chance. But Yaz is a lefty, and that's a 0. It's not happening. Yaz. 2-4, and he pumped it up to short. That'll be caught by Campaneris, and that will be the 2nd out. So 2 outs now, and here's Smith. Smith is 1 for 3, a single and a walk. Runners at first and second, 2 men down. Lou Krause trying to keep it 8-2. But the Athletics have not been able to do anything against the Red Sox in this ball game. Krause, 5-3. It's a blank. Smith, 6-2. And it's a grounder to second base. That'll be handled by Green. And he's going to throw to first to get Smith. And the Athletics actually get out of it. No runs, 1 hit batter, and 1 error. No hits. And we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Sometimes the dice just roll that way, Devo 9. I've had games where there haven't been any errors. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Tomorrow night on the network, we will have another Game 5 for you. Tomorrow night, we will be back at Wrigley Field for Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Steve Blass will be going for the Pirates, and Fergie Jenkins gets to go for the Cubs. Whoever wins that game will face the San Francisco Giants in the NLCS, who have been patiently waiting since they swept my Mets. Big game tomorrow night, Game 5, NLDS. Pirates and Cubs. I know you guys don't want to miss that one. Bottom of the seventh here, Red Sox lead 8-2. Series tied at 2 here in Game 5 of this ALDS. Winner goes on, loser goes home. Phil Roof will lead off for the Athletics. He is 0 for 2. And the Red Sox need a pitcher. And they got right, probably another righty. So coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Vicente Romo. He will make another appearance. He has 1 win and 1 hold. So Romo will come on to pitch for the Red Sox. Sparky Lyle getting ready, but they're hoping Romo can maybe go 2 innings. Roof will bat. Romo will pitch. 1-5, strikeout 7, got him. He goes ahead and strikes out Roof, and that is out number 1. Krause is a very good hitter. Krause is a pretty darn good hitter. He's actually a very good hitter. He's got home run power. But I think they're going to pull him. That'll be it for him. Krause coming out of the game and coming on to pinch hit for the A's is going to be Tommy Reynolds. 257 average, 2 homers, 20 RBIs. So Tommy Reynolds will go ahead and pinch hit. And there is one out here. Romo, 6-2 against the righty. Strikeout, 20 is high. Reynolds, 1-3, and he hits a fly ball to left field. Captain Carr will make the catch for out number 2. And now here's Campaneris. Campaneris 1 for 3 with a single. Romo, 1-6, strikeout, 17 is high. Campaneris, 3-1. It's grounded to third. That'll be handled by Scott. He's got it, throws it over, and that is a 1-2-3 inning by Vicente Romo. 8-2 Red Sox after 7. Top of the 8th. And Rico Petrocelli leads off for the Red Sox. He is 1 for 4. He's got a single. Athletics need a pitcher, and it's right. So coming on to pitch for the A's is going to be Jim Nash. 8 wins, 8 losses, no saves, a 3.67 ERA. He's going to make an appearance as Jim Nash, mostly a starter, but he has relief appearances. He did make the roster. So Jim Nash will pitch against Petrocelli. Red A's trying to keep it 8-2. Nash, 3-5, error on a throw. Petrocelli, 3-1. Nope, that's a fly ball to left field, and that'll be caught by Tartable for out number 1. Next up is Canigliaro. Canigliaro is 1 for 4, a triple, and reached on an error. Nash, 2-3, strikeout 11, swing and a miss, struck him out. And he'll get Canigliaro to strike out. And now here's Scott. Scott is 1 for 2, singled, walked twice, and scored twice. Nash, 6-3 against a righty, strikeout plus 10, swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. A nice job by Jim Nash, and 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Red Sox lead 8-2 here. Game 5 of this ALDS. And leading off for the Athletics will be Rick Monday. And we'll see if the Red Sox want to stick with Romo or go to a lefty coming up. And I think they're going to stick with Romo here. I think you're going to stick with Romo. Romo's going to stay out there. He's going to go ahead and pitch. So 8-2 here, bottom of the 8th. Romo, 3-4, walk. 15 is ball 4. He walked him. So he goes ahead and walks Monday. So he walks the leadoff batter. And now here's Reggie. Could be the last chance that Reggie Jackson gets to swing a bat. He is 2 for 3. He's got 2 singles. Infield set for double play. Romo, 5-2. Error on a throw. Jackson, 4-4. Nope, that's a fly ball to left field. And that's going to be caught by Yaz for out number 1. Monday will go back to first. And now Bando. Bando is 1 for 3. Fans here at Oakland Coliseum are thinking maybe about next year. Romo, 4-6, strikeout 12, that's high. Bando, 4-2 against a righty. It's a ground ball to short. 2, 3, 4. Second base pivot. Andrews +1 is a 5. Double play, side retire. 6-4-3 double play. Nothing across except the walk. The Red Sox lead the game 8-2 with the series tied at 2. And the Oakland Athletics, the 1969, at least in my replay, American League West champions, are running out of outs. We go to the top of the 9th. 8-2. They may leave Jim Nash in there to pitch. Tom Satriano leads off for the Red Sox. He is 2 for 4, 2 singles, and reached on an error. Nash is going to stay in there and try to keep it 8-2 and hope for some serious 9th inning miracle. Nash, 5-4, blank. Satriano, 6-2. That's a power hit to right field. That's a 17, but that's going to be too high. It's going to be a fly ball to right field, and Reggie's going to make the play, out number 1. Pinch hitter coming in for Vicente Romo. The Red Sox are going to go ahead and go to the bench, and coming on to pinch hit will be Joe LaHood, a 188 average, 9 homers, 21 RBIs. He'll pinch hit against Nash. 1 out. Nash, yep, I know, John Haverly. 2-1, strikeout 7, got him. So LaHood goes down on strikes for out number 2. And now here's Jones. Jones is 0 for 3, 0 for 2, walked twice, got hit by a pitch, and reached on an error. So Dalton Jones going up against Nash here. Nash, 1-5, range play at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 4-2. It's a single to center field, but it's a range play for Rick Monday. His range is a 3, and he's got it. Side retired. Fly out to center, and 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. They lead 8-2 in Game 5 of this ALDS. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Danny Cater leads off for the A's. He is 0 for 3. Red Sox are going to allow... They're going to save Lyle in case they need him. And it is right, left. And the Red Sox are going to go ahead and bring out Ron Klein to try to close the game. Ron Klein started the season with the Pittsburgh Pirates, wound up on the Red Sox later. Klein has made appearances, but does not have any official results. So Ron Klein, 1 win, 6 losses, 4 saves, a 5.19 ERA. Klein's going to go ahead and try to close this game out. So Danny Cater will bat. Fans here at Oakland-Alameda hoping for miracle. Klein, 4-4, hit by pitch. No. Cater, a 3-1, and that's a fly ball to center field. But Reggie Smith's going to get there. 1 down. And now here's Green. Green is 1 for 3. He's got a single. Klein looking in. He'll make the pitch. Klein, 4-6, error on a grounder. Green, 3-6. Nope, that's a fly ball to left field. Captain Carl's going to go ahead and get there, and he'll make the catch. 2 down. And now the last chance for the Oakland Athletics is Jose Tartabull, and he's 0 for 3. The A's had a 2-1 lead after Game 3 in Boston. The Red Sox are now 1 out away from going to the ALCS. Klein looking in on Tartabull. Fans here at Oakland-Alameda hoping for a miracle. Klein, 6-1, strikeout 10. That's too high. Tartabull, 6-4, and against the righty, it's a base hit past short, and Tartabull keeps it going. Tartabull will get a single, and now the last chance is Phil Roof. But is he going to bat? And he will. Roof will come on to bat. He is 0 for 3. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th, 8-2 Red Sox. Klein looking in on Roof. Tartabull on it first. Klein with the pitch. 4-1, that's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 6-4. And it is a ground ball to first. That's going to get picked up by Dalton Jones. He runs to the bag, jumps on the bag. That's your game. That's your series. The Boston Red Sox have eliminated the Oakland Athletics. They win it 8-2 and win the series 3-2. Stadium barfs. Yeah. No runs and a hit, and the Boston Red Sox win this ALDS 3-2. They are on their way to the American League Championship Series. The number 3 seed in the American League now awaits the winner of the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. But a big victory here for the Red Sox, as they will go ahead and take the division series win. Final line score coming up. For the Red Sox, 8 runs, 7 hits, no errors. For the Athletics, 2 runs, 8 hits, 4 errors. The winning pitcher is Sonny Siebert. He's going to go to 2-0 on the postseason. Romo will get a hold, his second, and Klein will get a hold, his first. The loss goes to Catfish Hunter, and he will drop to 0-2 to finish out the postseason. The Boston Red Sox win this division series. They are back in the ALCS. But who will they play? We don't know yet. We have to wait until Game 5 between the Twins and the Orioles, and that is Saturday night. Tomorrow night, Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Steve Blass will be going for the Pirates. Fergie Jenkins goes for the Cubs at Wrigley Field. The winner there faces the Giants in the NLCS, who promptly swept my Mets right out. Who will win that one? Who will move on to the next round? Pirates, Cubs, Blass, Jenkins, Game 5 of the NLDS. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Boston Red Sox win the division series. They win it tonight, 8-2. They win this American League Division Series 3-2. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.